lead generation is tricky. Every business wants it, regardless of what activity that you're trying to do within the marketing mix. Typically there's a singular goal, and that's to generate leads. Whether you're a restaurant and you're trying to get butts in seats, or a theater and you're trying to do the same thing, even a hotel. It's about room nights for businesses, organizations, new members. For most B2B entities, it's somebody who would be interested in your services or capabilities. So almost anything that you're doing from a marketing standpoint should be at some level designed to increase leads and develop them. So when you're looking at lead generation, it's reasonably assumed that you've already gotten some of the ethereal stuff out of the way. You've got a good brand, you've got a clear message, you've got a marketing plan established, you've got a budget set aside, your advertising and your creative is very solid. So think of it like building a cake. The cake part of the cake is your foundation. It's your messaging, it's your web development, it's your foundational pieces that allow you to do the work that you're about to do. The lead generation part is the frosting and the thrill and maybe the sprinkles on top of the cake, because that's the final dressing that you're trying to get somebody in and interested in who and what you are. So these types of activities could take on a variety of forms. They can be literally almost anything, whether it's going out to events and shaking hands, and you've got a creatively constructed business card that allows someone to carry on a conversation. You're members of a board. You have direct mail pieces that go out with a specific call to action. Most lead generation activities center around driving traffic, whether it's to your store or your website or your phone, but in most B2B scenarios, it's to your website. So probably the most important thing about lead gen is you have to accept that you're going to fail the majority of the time. You have to accept that you need some kind of process to follow up on the leads that do come in. So whether that's following up with collateral information, whether that's following up to set up a capabilities presentation. So don't go into lead generation activities until you've created and finalized all your foundational pieces first. Then consult an expert, such as someone from the Eisen Agency, who can actually lay out a proactive lead generation program for you. Then follow it, stick to it, and then measure the results.